What's the crack, guys? Let me talk to you. And tonight is Wrestlemania! Yes! Tonight's Wrestlemania. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is Wrestlemania Night 1. I did my Wrestlemania Night 1 predictions yesterday. I posted them yesterday, but we are behind time here because tonight's Wrestlemania, tomorrow's Wrestlemania Night 2. We need to get the predictions go in here. And so we're going to jump right into Night 2 predictions. Night 1 already looks started. We found out earlier, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that Jey Uso and Gunther are opening Night 1 tonight. So, yeah, can't wait. Can you not wait, hon?
No, I can't.
Honestly, loving it. So yes, sorry, I'm being a very bad host. This is my girlfriend Emily. We're gonna get into the Night 2 predictions now. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul match. I don't know if that's the first match of the night, but we're gonna start off with it. So my prediction is going to be Logan Paul. I don't really know. It's been thrown together. This match has AJ Styles and Logan Paul. They could have had AJ Styles do a lot more at WrestleMania. The fact that he's doing this is bullshit in my opinion. Like, he doesn't need to do this. He really doesn't. I don't like this match. AJ Styles is worth more than feuding with Logan Paul. Like, he really is. But I'm gonna go with Logan Paul because I believe he needs the win over someone like AJ Styles. AJ Styles will have many more memories hopefully in the tank. But I just believe like AJ Styles doesn't need a win over Logan Paul. It's Logan Paul. Like, he's a little shit. So he is. So what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna go with Logan Paul to win this. I don't want to do that. I hate the fact I'm having to do that, but I'm gonna go with him to win. So I'm what do you, hon?
I am going to go for opposite, and I'm going to go for AJ Styles. And more because of the fact he should have a lot more screen time, because I've seen, or me and him have both seen Logan Paul on Raw quite a lot, but not enough of AJ Styles, to be honest. So I'm hoping Triple H will give him a bit more of like a fair, square kind of thing, like of trying to get him a bit more of a win at least or something, or giving him more screen time because he deserves it at the end of the day.
What she means is because of his all his hard work and the fact that he's got so much more to give. This could be a good way, which I also see her point. This could be a good way of catapulting AJ Styles back into the main event scene if he was to defeat Logan Paul. This could be a good way to cast him back into that main event scene. So AJ Styles and for me Logan Paul. I don't want to go with Logan Paul like I said, but I'm just thinking realistically here that Triple H might want to put Logan over AJ Styles, to make way for the future WWE. But that's the way we see it. Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest in a Sin City street fight. This is going to be freaking awesome. Can I just say to start off with though, the fact that WWE could not give Drew McIntyre what he deserves in a possible title match at WrestleMania, something bigger than this, is criminal. It is criminal, the fact they couldn't give him something bigger than this. But what I must say is, they've managed to make it work the last few weeks. They've managed to make it work, Damian and Drew McIntyre. They've made it work, and it has become a very hot feud. I cannot wait to see it absolutely explode at WrestleMania, tomorrow night. I can't wait to see that. But I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre because if Damian Priest was to defeat him in this WrestleMania match, I feel that could incredibly damage Drew McIntyre. And it could damage him not because it's Damian Priest. Well, because it is Damian Priest and because it's not Damian Priest, it just feels as if Drew McIntyre's worth so much more. He's worth so much more. And the fact that WWE could not give him something proper to do other than this is criminal. It's like that time he faced King Corbin, like, fuck's sake. But Damian Priest is far better than Corbin ever was, so he is. So, we're talking about Damian Priest here, former world champion, possibly future WWE champion. Like, this guy's the real deal. Like, this is no Corbin, if you know what I mean. No disrespect to Corbin. But I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre. I feel he needs to win this to keep on being credible, not lose his star power, and to catapult him also back into the main event scene. What do you think, huh?
I'm also going to go for Drew McIntyre. And the reason being is, like, I was explaining this to him when we were watching Royal Rumble, is I thought it was very unfair that he was out first out of them all. I thought maybe Damian Priest or Logan Paul should have been first. Like, I know Logan Paul wasn't started to nearly the end of it, but I originally thought he would have won the whole thing, Drew McIntyre. But no, I'm gonna go for Drew McIntyre more because of the fact it hasn't been fair on him lately. He's hasn't won much. No.
The truth is, I agree with Ems and the fact that we were both unhappy. I think we were all unhappy actually with the way he was booked at the Royal Rumble and the way he was booked at Elimination Chamber, getting a sneaky roll up by Damian Priest and getting put out. Like, that was criminal for Drew McIntyre, and you could see emotion in his face. Actually, that was really, really criminal. So he was. So I'm going for Drew McIntyre. We're both going for Drew McIntyre to win it. Damian Priest could win it too, and that's also gonna be good because this could boost both of them, so it could. The Viper Randy Orton will have an open challenge tomorrow night on WrestleMania, and the question is, who will the opponent be? Can it be Rusev? You never know.
Who?
Can it be... Oh, she's still new to this. Can it be Malachi Black? You never know.
He's not on till
Or
next week.
how about this? How about Nick Aldis? You never know. Or how about Solo? Like, there's so many options here.
There's also Sheamus that we were talking about in the car, remember?
No. But the way I see it is, if WWE are going to debut either Rusev or Malachi Black back into the WWE, I don't feel it would be good for them. You'd want them to win in their first match back, but I don't think Randy Orton is the WWE superstar that they should win against. So in my opinion, it probably should be Nick Aldis. It really should be. Or Solo. No one wants to see Solo, though. No one does. I'm sorry. No one wants to see Solo. But in my opinion, the way things have been going the last couple of weeks, you'd want to see Nick Aldis. You want to see Nick Aldis versus Randy Orton. That match is heating up. It could be amazing. Plus, whoever the video packages are, the secret vignettes we're getting, each SmackDown, whoever they're for, they're actually arriving on SmackDown next week, because we saw a video last night on SmackDown where it was like smoke and darkness and stuff, and it said 4th, 25th, 2024. So my opinion is Malachi Black is debuting after WrestleMania. So if that is true, if we're correct about that, it could be Nick Aldis, Solo, or Rusev. The Women's Tag Team Championship match, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. And if you can hear by my voice, I can't be arsed. I can't be arsed with this match because, in my opinion, the mid-card titles should have been on the show. Both the Women's Intercontinental title and the Women's United States Championship. Chelsea Green hasn't even got a match on the show. And she should have, because she's the title holder. Lyra Valkyria and Bayley should have maybe had like a singles match on the show for that championship, but Triple H never booked it, so I don't really care about this match. I'm going to go with the champions to retain. I feel like they're doing a really, really good job as women's tag team champions. I don't really think that needs to change. I really don't. But yes, that's my opinion. That's my... So, yeah.
Yes, basically I would say the same because of the fact they've done well, and when we've seen them on Raw before, I thought myself they're getting better. Like, they're able to retain their title more, because I know sometimes, how did they fight the other day? Liv Morgan, I'm talking about.
I can't remember.
That's awful. But she was able to retain it, so she was. So I thought myself, if she can retain it then, she can retain it now. But yes.
So I get, but there's not really much to say there, so there's not. So the Intercontinental Championship match, the fatal 4-way between Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, as people are calling him now, Penta versus Dominic Mysterio. So the way I see it is, there really is only one person I can see standing out here who could win that title, and I honestly do believe it's Dominic Mysterio. I believe it.
You are
I
one.
honestly, I do believe it. I think his time has come. I believe his
Suck my
time
wee.
has come. And I do believe the way he's going to win it, it'll be the way he wins it. He will pin Balor. he'll pin Finn Balor to win the championship, and then Finn Balor will end up leaving Judgment Day, or it'll end up starting an infighting in the Judgment Day where Finn gets kicked out or something like that. But Dominic Mysterio is winning that championship. I honestly do believe he's at that time of his career where he deserves a championship run, either singly or in the Judgment Day. That's what I'm going for. Dominic Mysterio, and he pins Finn Balor to win it. What about you?
Oh, goodness. I'm going to say Penta, and the reason why is...
Good pick.
Huh?
Good pick.
Alright. I'm going to go for him because of the fact he hasn't had a chance yet to get a title, if that makes sense, or a championship, whatever you call
What
it.
she means is basically he's been doing so well since his debut in the WWE, his entrance, and we've been both watching him every single Raw, and he's doing amazingly,
Yeah.
and we feel that he deserves that opportunity. But it's either him or Dominic, I'd say. And the Judgment Day could play a huge part in that by interference. We don't know. Women's World Championship match between Io Sky, triple threat match between Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair. I'm gonna go with Io to retain because and that's straight up, and you're like, you're not gonna wait a bit. No, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I believe Io will retain. I believe she deserves to retain. She deserves that spotlight, and I feel that she's being disrespected and she's being belittled by the other two in the match, because each week on Raw we see Bianca and we see Rhea Ripley facing down each other, and we see them going at each other, but it's Io Sky that gets the disrespect and stuff like that. So I believe it's her time now, and she needs to reassert her dominance, if you know what I mean, in this match. So I'm gonna go with Io Sky.
I'm also going to say the same because I'm going to say her because of the fact she hasn't had a chance to really get much screen time, because I think that Rhea Ripley, like, this might sound a bit horrible, but I was in this theater not long ago, but I do feel Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair be a bit childish and find each other, but they're not letting Io Sky through anything, if you know what I mean. Like, they're not properly talking to her about it and what she wants.
What she basically means is they're hogging the spotlight a bit more.
Yeah.
And Io Sky feels like she's the third wheeler, which she shouldn't, because she's the Women's World Champion. The main event for the WWE Undisputed WWE Championship, and that is Cody Rhodes taking on John Cena.
John Cena sucks.
Oh. Bum 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 bum. John Cena sucks. Okay, you know what? There is so much to unpack in this match, because last night on SmackDown was fire. The final SmackDown before WrestleMania, and them two fucking cooked. They cooked each other. John Cena cooked Cody the week before. Cody cooked John tonight. It was fucking amazing, so it was. Unfortunately, though, I am quite torn on this match. And I'm quite torn on this match because, in my opinion, there really is no easy winner. In my opinion, there's no easy winner. The match could go any way, so it could go any way. So the way I see it is, I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes to retain the championship. And you're probably shocked, because I know I've been telling you this whole day that Cena's for winning it.
Yeah.
But the truth is, I don't see it, and it's strange because there's a feeling I have that he's gonna win, even though we know Cena's confirmed dates after WrestleMania. It feels as if Cena's gonna be coming back and looking for a rematch, or he's gonna be coming back for revenge or something like that, or I don't know, but like I said, in a way, I'm very torn on the match. So I really, as much as I'm saying Cody Rhodes to retain, I really cannot make up my mind. If I'm being honest, I cannot make up my mind. There are so many ways that Cody could retain, but there's also so many ways he can lose. You know, he can lose by interference from The Rock. You're going to see The Rock tomorrow night. Yeah, you're going to see The Rock. You know, there's a possibility of Randy Orton coming out. Stone Cold Steve Austin coming out. You know, there's a possibilities of, you know, Randy Orton RK1 Cody Rhodes and you know, betraying him, or Stone Cold Steve Austin coming out and stunning Cena or whatever. You know, we don't know. It's gonna be such good storytelling, and you just never know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be freaking awesome. So I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes to retain, because I feel that he's got the whole world around him when it comes to WWE fans. He's got the whole world supporting him against John Cena. The whole point of Cena turning heel at Elimination Chamber was to build support for Cody, build more support for Cody, and that's exactly what's happened. But then again, it could go the other way around, where we know Cena's confirmed dates after WrestleMania. We know that he's going to be on the Raw after WrestleMania and the SmackDown, and he's going to be on until like SummerSlam. So the question is there also a possibility that Cena wins the record-breaking 17th championship win? Is there a possibility? We just don't know. What do you think, Ems?
I'm also going to go for Cody Rhodes, and the reason why, like, I've always went for Cody Rhodes, to be honest, more than John Cena, because ever since John turned heel, I thought myself, he hasn't given much in his promos. Like, he's like able to insult his audience and all, but he's not calling out really anyone. Like, he's barely calling out Cody Rhodes for the match. He's more only calling out the audience for something. I thought myself, if you want to win this match, you should really be calling out Cody Rhodes instead of talking about the audience so much.
What she means is there's too much. Sorry to cut you off on. What she means is there's too much spotlight put on the audience from Cena than put on Cody Rhodes, and the fact that we haven't seen The Rock the past couple of weeks. We haven't seen The Rock the last month or two of this shoot is a wee bit annoying to both of us, the fact that he hasn't been there to keep it going. So the way we see it is Cody Rhodes is going to retain the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. We could be deadly wrong. There's a really good possibility that Cena wins. We just don't know. But thank you all so much for watching. God bless you, and enjoy WrestleMania weekend. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy it too. Oh well, if I don't end up strangling her.
Or maybe him.
Enjoy, folks. See y'all later.